There's an ice storm on the way and we are so unprepared. I really wish I could say I was better prepared, but you guys, I've even lost my microphone. Like today, oh my gosh, and I lost an earring. What is happening? Okay, we're gonna get through this though. There is a significant ice storm that is coming across Atlanta. We've been hearing about this, but for me, my mind went instantly to our guests. So we actually have a guest that's booked in. Today is Saturday. This storm is supposed to happen through tonight and through majorly tomorrow, Sunday. And our guest is supposed to check out in the morning. Don't know how that's about to go. This morning it just clicked. I have mostly been looking and thinking about the ice and like making sure everything is safe for them to be able to drive. So we had to find some snow ice, and that was pretty much sold out. We found some pool salt, which apparently works the same. I feel very unprepared, but at the same time I feel like I'm putting things together. My husband's working today. Yay. So I'm kind of solo, and here's everything that I've been doing. Let me say that I've been doing today. First thing, it just kind of registered. Wait a minute. If there's an ice storm and then it decides to knock the power out, that's more than just worry about guests getting snowed in, the roads being very iced over. Then it was like, holy crap. Well, if the power goes out, how are we going to heat the house? How are we going to stay warm? How are they going to be warm? And I'm going to tell you, I don't have all those answers. The way our Airbnb is set up, it is a basement suite. We have a chimney, which is wonderful, but we don't have a chimney that goes all the way down to the basement and up to the third level, main floor. So if it were to ice, I was like, crap, how are we going to warm them? Because in my head, don't y'all judge me, I've been like, oh, if the electric goes out, we'll just use our this sounds silly saying it out loud. We'll just use our little space heaters and we'll warm those areas we need. Not clicking together the power, electric. I don't know what I was thinking, y'all. I'm way too smart for this, and I'm just gonna blame it on everything else that's going on right now. So when that hit that we could be without power, which means heat, which means if the house gets cold, that means pipes could then freeze, which means we could then also be without water. I started really understanding, oh, this is why this is so big. Oh my gosh, newbie farmer at his finest. So here's what I'm doing. I immediately got into gear. We went, and I knew there was some old wood that had been chopped up from previous owner. I went and got that. I got on the phone trying to find a chimney sweeper because we've not used our chimney since living here. So that means I don't know if it's safe to actually burn, and I didn't want to risk it. So I finally found someone that had an availability to come out today. So they came this morning and cleaned the chimney. Side note, the chimney had already been cleaned. Hardly anything came out and I would have been fine. But rather safe than sorry. They had to come off $200. That was not in the plan for today. But here we are. Now I can, of peace of mind though, burn wood. Great. Let's get some firewood. That's a little firewood, and I realized, well, that's not gonna last long. Dang it, we need to go buy some firewood. My husband's at work. Y'all, the whole town packed out, firewood is sold out, like the shelves are getting emptied. So it's very much giving Covisha 2020 throwback style. So we were able to find some bags at Publix, because I had gone to Home Depot, called Tractor Supply, the agricultural store. All of them instantly thought of sold out. But Publix, just for future reference for you guys, Publix actually has some firewood, because most people don't think of them for firewood. So just FYI, it is pricey and you only get a little bit. Like this little pack of, let me show you. Literally this little pack maybe has like very thin, okay? I'm talking like some thin wood, okay? I maybe got like 8 of those in there. This pack is $8.99. So really it's $9. Let's just say 10, because once you throw in some tax into that thing, we up to $10 for a little bag, and that's not even gonna burn for long. So I called my husband eventually, and I was like, you need to come on home. We need some things. We got plenty of wood. We got some fallen trees. Let's get to sawing. I ended up getting a call from my husband letting me know he found someone on Facebook giving away wood and also someone selling wood, 50 pieces for $10. We instantly were like, yes. So he loaded up the truck, brought it home, and we were able to start making ourselves a log pile outside of our front door so we could easily access it, and then it also wouldn't get rained on. Then we got to work on salting. So that pool salt I mentioned before, yeah, it's actually pretty clumpy, but we made do with what we had.
Daddy show you how to do it? Get a handful. Spread it like that. There you go.
Big handful, Eden.
And in true homeschooling fashion, everything is an opportunity to learn in life. This was definitely no different. Come with us as the kids help us. One of our biggest concerns is the entrance of our property for our guests and tenants. So we want to make sure we salted it really good so that no one would go sliding as they come onto the property. So this was definitely a big part of our focus. The kids did so good at learning how to cast out the salt, and they're really disappointed they're not getting snow, but very excited to see what their hard work, if it'll pay off in keeping things safe for all of us.
I am crossing my fingers that the power does not go out, and this was just a good test run. You know, back in the day in school when they used to do all those tests for all the natural disasters that didn't happen. But we was ready. We was ready. All right, let's get this done.